Hi everyone, we are continuing the topic of acids, bases and salts. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about acid solutions in water conducts electricity and acids can be produced ions only in aqueous mediums, and the process of dissolving acid or base with water, okay, and strength of acids and bases. Now here we have been discussing is another way to know about strength of acids and bases by using universal indicator. So universal indicator can be used to know about strength of acids and bases. So this universal indicator is a mixing of several indicators. This indicator can show different colors at different concentrations of H plus ions. So the universal indicator can show different colors at different concentrations of H plus ions. Sir, how to measure the concentration of H plus ions? So one of the important concept is there. We can measure the concentration of H plus ions by using pH. Okay, once so all of this slide. Yes, pH. First of all, the pH scale can also help us classify solutions as acids or bases. pH is a measure of the amount of H plus ions in a solution, that is potential hydrogen. Okay, now all of you see the board. So if the pH of the solution is 7, if the pH of the solution is 7, that solution we consider as a neutral. So if pH of the solution is less than 7, that substance we can consider as acid. If pH of the solution is greater than 7, the substance we can consider as a base. So the pH concept can be introduced by a scientist, that is Sorensen. The pH concept was introduced by a scientist, Sorensen. To avoid the negative powers of concentrations of H plus ions in diluted acids and bases, the pH concept can be introduced, Sorensen. In that pH, P means potenge. Potenge is nothing but power. Is nothing but power. That is the power of H plus ions. So the pH can be associated with concentrations of acids and it can be associated with concentrations of bases. According to mathematically, pH is nothing but it is the negative logarithm of concentrations of H plus ions. According to mathematically, pH is nothing but it is the negative logarithm of concentrations of H plus ions, that is pH. So what about pOH, sir? pOH is nothing but negative logarithm of concentrations of OH minus ions. So generally pH scale consists 14 values, that is pH scale can be starting with 0 to 14. If the pH value exactly equal to the 7, if the substance shows on the pH scale the value is exactly 7, that substance we consider as a neutral. If the value is less than 7, that substance is nothing but acid. If the substance shows the pH value is greater than 7 on the pH scale, it is considered as a base. So universal indicator also we call as pH indicator. So this pH scale consists 14 numbers, values. Once see the slide. So pH scale consists values 0 to 14. If the pH value is exactly 7, it is called as a neutral. If the pH value is less than 7, it is acid. If the pH value of the substance is greater than 7, it is the base. So according to mathematically, pH is nothing but negative logarithm of concentrations of H plus ions. Okay. So one doubt is arises in our mind, sir, this pH scale can be valid at all temperatures, sir? No. This pH scale is valid at only room temperature, that is 25 degrees Celsius. At 25 degrees Celsius, this pH scale can be valid. So the pH scale consists 0 to 14 values. Now, if the temperature is more, if the temperature is greater than 25 degrees Celsius, what will be the pH scale? This time pH scale can be shrink. It is nothing but pH scale can be reduced. Then pH scale consists the values of 0 to 13. When temperature is more than 25 degrees Celsius, when temperature, the pH scale consists 0 to 13 values only. Then how can we say that it is an acid or base? Simply, what is the mid value between 0 to 13? 6.5. Yes. If the pH is equal to 6.5, it is a neutral. Okay. If the pH is less than 6.5, it is acid. If the pH is greater than 6.5, it is the base. Okay. So this pH scale can be valid at room temperature only, at 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, next. Now according to mathematically, pH is nothing but negative logarithm of concentrations of H plus ions. From this expression, we can say that if concentrations of H plus ion is more, if the concentrations of H plus ions is more, then pH will be less. Why, sir? Why? Because it is a negative logarithm. If the concentration of H plus ions is more, pH will be negative. Why? Because it is negative inverse. If concentrations of H plus ions is less, then pH can be more. Based on this point, we can say that in the acids, concentration of H plus ions are more. That's why pH value is less. That is nothing but, if the pH value is less than 7, it is acid. If concentration of H plus ions is low, concentration of H plus ions less means concentration of OH minus ions are more. If concentration of OH minus ions are more, nothing but it is a base. That's why base is having more pH values. That's why base consists of pH range 8 to 14, whereas acids consist of pH range 0 to 6. If the pH is exactly 7, it is a neutral. This is the very, very important strength. So that's why universal indicator can show different colors at different concentrations of H plus ions. Now once I show the slide, yes, universal indicator. Universal indicator is also called as pH indicator. So if we want to know the nature of the substance, when we can keep the substance on the pH paper, it is the pH paper, then that pH paper gives various values. Based on that values, we can say that the substance is acidic or basic or neutral. So universal indicator is a mixture of several indicators. It shows different colors at different concentrations of H plus ions in the solution. Okay, so pH values 0 to 14 are there. So in between values, different colors we are seeing, yes or not? For if pH value is 0, 1, 2, 3 means it shows red in color, whereas 4, 5 it shows slightly in orange color. Yes, 4, 5, 6 is slightly shows in orange color, whereas 7 we can see as a light green, 8, 9 green color, next 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 they are showing blue or violet colors. Yes or not? It shows different colors at different concentrations of H plus ions in the solution. Now once you show the below the slide, yes, it is true. You are observing from left to right, the concentration of H plus ions is decreases, yes or not? The blue color region is the H plus ion concentration. We are going from left to right, H plus ion concentration is decreases, that is blue color shade is decreases. Now we are coming from right to left, OH minus ion concentration is decreases. So OH minus ion concentration is white shadow, white color, yes or not? So if we have any pH value, if the substance having the pH value, at any pH value, the substance consists H plus ions and OH minus ions, but at a particular value, the substance consists more number of H plus ions, that is called strong acid. At a particular pH value, the substance consists less number of H plus ions. That substance we call as weak acid. At a particular pH value, the substance consists more number of OH minus ions. The substance we call as strong base. At a particular pH values, the substance consists less number of OH minus ions. That substance can be considered as a weak base. Yes or not, friends? You are getting my point? Yes. Now, once look at the board. So, strength of the acid and base can be depends on concentrations of H3O plus and concentrations of OH minus ions. If the concentration of H3O plus ions is more, acidity is more, acid character is more. If the concentration of H3O plus ions is less, acid character is less. Similarly, if the concentration of OH minus ions are more, basic character is more. If the concentration of OH minus ions is low, basic character is less. Yes or not? Yes. By seeing pH paper, is nothing but pH indicator. By seeing pH paper or pH indicator, we can say it is a strong acid, it is a strong base by different colors. Generally, if the pH value 0, 1, 2, 3, maybe that substance we consider as a strong acid. If the substances having the pH values like 0, 1, 2, 3, that are called strong acids. If the substances having the pH values 4, 5, the substance is called as generally weak acid. Weak acid. Okay. If the substance shows exactly pH value 7, it is a neutral. There is no change in the, it is a neutral. Okay. There is no acid character and basic character in the solution. It is a neutral. Next, if the pH having 8, 9, 10, 11, these are called weak bases. If the substance showing the pH values 8, 9, 10, 11 like that, they are nothing but weak bases. If the substance is showing the pH values 12, 13, 14, that substances are called strong bases. Okay, students. So, based on the value, we can say that it is a strong or it is a weak. And we are observing colors also. If the pH is equal 0, 1, 2, 3, at this range, the color is red. And the pH paper color is red. If the values of 4, 5, at the values of 4, 5, the pH paper shows the color of orange color. Okay. If pH is equal to 7, it is shows green color, that is light green, no problem, green. And 8, 9, 10, 11 also same, they are showing green color. Okay. Whereas 12, 13, 14, they are showing the substance showing the color as violet or blue. Violet or blue. So, based on seeing these colors, we can estimate, we can identify whether the substance is a strong acid or weak acid or otherwise strong base or weak base by saying universal indicator. By saying universal indicator. So, universal indicator is used to measure the concentration of H plus ions and to know the strength of acids and bases. Now based on pH, we can do one problem. Okay. So if pH of the substance is 7, what is the concentration of H plus ion? This is the question. If pH of the substance is 7, what is the concentration of H plus ion? We know that according to mathematically, pH is nothing but negative logarithm of concentrations of H plus ions. So if given the value for pH is 7, so pH is equal to 7. So negative logarithm of concentration of H plus. So this logarithm base 10 logarithms, base 10, not base E, not natural logarithms, these are base 10 logarithms. Okay. So 7 is equal to minus log concentration of H plus to the base 10. You know very well that in the mathematics. So logarithm chapter is there. You know how can we solve this one? Yes or not? Yes. So based on that, concentration of H plus is equal to 10 to the power of minus 7. Concentration of H plus is equal to 10 to the power of minus 7. If pH is equal to 7, what about concentration of H plus? 10 to the power of minus 7. Now I am asking one question. Generally, pH of the water, distilled water, is 7. Now what about concentration of H plus ions in the water? Yes, 10 to the power of minus 7. This is an important question in examination point of view. What is the concentration of H plus ions in pure water? What? 10 to the power of minus 7. Why? Because pH of the water is 7. So then concentration of H plus becomes 10 to the power of minus 7. So the substances which having different pH values, so those are, we can see in the slide. Yes. So these are the different substances showing different pH values. So if pH is equal to 0, the substance showing pH is equal to 0 is nothing but battery acid. Sulfuric acid show the pH value on the scale 1, and lemon juice and vinegar pH value 2, orange juice and soda pH values 3, acid rain and acidic lake, these are having pH values 4. So at pH is equal to 4.2, all fish die, and bananas clean rain. Okay, these are the values in between. pH is 5 to 6, healthy lake, milk 6 to 7 between value, pure water exactly pH is equal to 7, sea water and eggs pH value is 8, for baking soda pH value 9, for milk of magnesia pH is equal to 10, for ammonia pH value 11, and soapy water pH value is 12, for bleach pH value 13, for liquid drain cleaner pH value 14. Students, once you observe, we know that sulfuric acid is a strong acid, yes or not? Yes. Why it is a strong acid, sir? pH value is 1, between 0 to 3. It is a strong. Once you observe, pH is equal to 12, soapy water. Soapy water means it consists of sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. Those are bases. So that's why pH is equal to 7. So if the pH is 12, 13, 14, they are strong bases. Yes or not? Yes. Now once look at board now. Now we know that pH is equal to negative logarithm of concentrations of H plus ions. Yes or not? Yes. If the concentration of H plus low means pH more. If the concentration of H plus ions are more means pH will be less. If concentration of H plus ion is 1, if concentration of H plus ion is 1, what about pH? Then pH is equal to negative logarithm of concentration of H plus value 1. So we know that log 1 0. So if concentration of H plus 1 means, what about pH? 0. Okay. Now next question is very very important. Sir, pH concept is valid at any concentration of H plus, sir? No. This concept, this pH concept is valid if the concentration of H plus ions is less than 1 molar. If the concentration of H plus ions is less than 1 molar, then only pH concept can be applicable. If pH concentration is greater than 1, this concept can't be applicable. Why, sir? It's nothing but if the pH concentration is greater than 1 molar, then pH values will get negative. There is no negative values on the pH scale. All are positive values. Okay, students, this is very very important question. Very very important question. pH scale is valid at room temperature only. Otherwise, if the temperature is increases, pH scale can be shrink. And another condition is there, the pH concept is valid, the concentration of H plus ion less than 1 molar only. If the concentration of H plus ions are greater than 1 molar, this pH concept cannot be applicable. So up to here, in this session, we have discussed about universal indicators. How can we know the strength of acids and bases? Is nothing but by using universal indicators or pH indicator. By seeing different colors on the pH scale, based on that we can say it is a strong, it is a weak. Yes or not? If the pH narrow is between 0 to 3, it is a strong acid. If the pH is 4 to 5, it is a weak. 4, 5, 6, it is a weak. If the pH is exactly 7, it is a neutral. If the pH value 8, 9, 10, 11, it is a weak base. If the pH value 12, 13, 14, they are considered as a strong base.